I read the novel first because they called me and said, like I said, this is Peter O'Toole's based on this Dean Koontz novel. And I read the novel and I said, well, I'm too young. And they said, no, well, we're going to go kind of do something different with this and, make the character a little bit different. And so so they sent me the script and I read it and I thought it was interesting. The first reaction was that they had changed, even though it was Dean Koontz had written the screenplay and the novel both, was how different really the screenplay was from the book. I think a lot of times with adaptations there's a tendency to just kind of stick with exactly what was there, and I think he took a lot of chances and tried a lot of different stuff and really took the task of adapting something that was a novel and trying to turn it into a movie, the same impact and the same story, but just with a different way of doing that, and I was pretty impressed by that, and I liked it, and I thought the O'Toole character was great, and I just wanted to make sure that I would be able to kind of go after O'Toole, you know what I mean, and that there would be sort of some headbutting and some conflict and some confrontation, and I talked to everybody about that, and Dean, and everyone was really cool, and Dean came up with some really, great stuff, and so it worked out really nicely, and everybody on this movie has been, it's felt like a very nice collaborative kind of effort, and I think everybody, with a kind of a genre movie where it's like, wow, it's a science fiction movie, you've got, it's a little bit of a fine line, and I think it's really important that it be well executed, which means you got to have people who care, and if people are sort of walking through it and just saying, okay, we'll set it up, we'll shoot this way, 1, 2, 3, bang, cover it, but Joe moves the camera, Joe does a lot of interesting stuff with mood and tone visually, and Peter's really invested, and Joanna and Rose are really, care about it, so it's been a really good experience because I think, the fact that they really want it to be good and really give it a lot of thought, and Dean as well, has made it, something that I really like. It's something I think is a pretty cool movie.